Hey QB fam, we back with another video. Happy New Year's Eve, by the way. And yes, your girl been working, your girl been hustling. Sorry it's taken a while to come back to the channel with another video, but I just been super busy getting ready for Valentine's. Was finishing up the Christmas, it was just a whole lot of. But anyway, we're here today with a Walmart haul of 75% off. Now, I did pick up a couple items that was at 50%, but majority of this stuff is 75% off. Starting with this bow and ribbon kit, this box was $1.08, 22 pieces. So it's like 18 bows, and then, of course, with the ribbons, that make it the 22 pieces. Over here, we got the winter rescue kit for the fellas. Super, super nice. That was $3.75. And let me just show you guys what's in there. Okay, it's a 3-piece. So yeah, with this one, it's 2 hand balms and 1 lip balm, it says. Okay, but that was pretty cool for $3.75. Hopefully it goes down even lower, you guys. But when I tell you the 75% off the Christmas stuff, those aisles was so chaotic, stuff everywhere, but it was some really bomb deals. So these ribbons that you see right here, like this red one, this iridescent one right here, I believe this was like about 70 cents. And then I really, really like this blue right here. That's going to go nice when I wrap up those boxes right there, for my Valentine's. I thought that was really nice. So, yeah, those are like 71 cents to 79 cents. And then also, we have the Whisker Wonderland. Uh, let's see. Okay, so that's the beard wash and beard oil. So, let me show you that one, just so you guys can get an idea of what's in there for $3.75. Beard oil, beard wash, okay, and it says best damn beard wash, okay. Nice packaging for your $3.75, and it got music in there, you guys. Check that out. Like, got a whole thing, a whole little playlist right there. So if you musically inclined, there's some music right there. You could go along with the music. My son be playing piano, so he thought that was pretty cool when he saw that inside his box, okay? And then here we got like the cinnamon bun lip scrub. You guys, these were a quarter, 25 cents. Okay, 25 cents will go really nice in a Valentine's basket, okay? For your quarter. Let's see what else we got. And I really like this iridescent one. Super cute. But we also have the grape juice. Okay. 25 cents. Also, in the 25-cent realm, these hair barrettes, hair accessories. These were a quarter. So I got a few of those because I have a granddaughter. And so I made sure to get plenty for her. Just different styles. But these can go good in your baskets. If you're doing Easter baskets too. Super cute, super colorful for the girls. We like that. Okay. With the hearts. These are a quarter. This bath bomb. It looks like it's for a kid, huh? Right. But on the back it says this is an adult bath bomb. 25 cents. So I was loving that, you guys, the 25-cent prices. This right here, this pack of bath bombs was $1.25. And then they have a bigger box for like $2.50. and it had like 4, 8. I think it had like 10 of them in there. Real nice, but I didn't get too many of these. Two of them was good for me. Like I said, it was pretty chaotic over there in that aisle. It was a lot of going on, you know. Folks was coming up in the area. They was reading the signs, but the funny thing, they didn't have the Walmart app. So me and my daughter-in-law were in there, and she was scanning, honey, like it was nobody business. She had that scanner out, so we checking prices. I'm checking prices with my phone. I would have recorded there, but like I said, we was so busy scanning, honey. Whew, your girl was busy. Okay, and that's how we were seeing the deals and what the prices were. Okay, scented hand cream. These were like 75 cents. Okay, what is that? A full 8 fluid ounces. I love the packaging. This can go at any time. Okay, perfect for Valentine's baskets as well. And I'm loving that this green is matching, the bath bombs. So all of that is color coordinating. And I got some paper that I'm going to show you as well that I got, gift wrapping paper. I got some pretty nice gift wrapping paper for like $1.33 each. Okay, we got this one. Let's see what else we have. Okay, it says Lush Pine. Okay, this one says Mary. And I just want to let you guys know that when you're buying stuff like this, make sure you unscrew the top to check to see if it has those seals on it. Because in those departments, you have so many people that are, checking the item. They're actually opening the item. They squeezing out lotion. They trying to check it for the fragrance and things like that. So for hygiene purposes, for you to regift or sell in your baskets or whatever you plan to do with them, just kind of remember to open these tops, and that way you can see that the seals are on them. Okay, because like even Bath and Body oftentimes don't have seals. They just ready to go. But in this case, since we over here with the Walmart stuff, you know which is nothing wrong with that, some super great deals. Okay, because even they beating the semi-annual price at Bath and Body. And I had already decided that I'm going to be moving into other avenues as far as what I'm offering in my baskets. It's just not going to be Bath and Body. Like that's been a real focal point in my baskets in the past, but that I'm moving to be inclusive to other brands, other things. So I thought that was pretty amazing to come up on those prices for that. How cute is this? I think this costs like 70 cents, 75 cents. Okay, and it's a pack, it's like four of them. So when you look on the back, you'll see the one, two, three, four. So if you don't feel like making a bow, or you're color coordinating, even when you look at these right here, it's like matching, those colors right there. Super cute. The pinks and the greens and the teals and stuff like that. So I got a couple of those. And then here we go with the paper. Okay, gift wrap. Let's see. 2.5 feet by 21.33 yards. 160 square feet of paper. Perfect for the season. Perfect for Valentine's. It's giving those reds, the white. Okay. And just, let's see if you can see this, how much paper it is. Okay. That's a lot of paper. So yeah, your girl lucked up. I got a couple of rows of the red and white. Then I got this one too. I thought this will be perfect for like the Valentine's for the guys. It's going to match these boxes real well. So this year, I'm gonna still do baskets, but I am doing boxes, and this paper is just gonna go real nice. That's pairing real well together right there for the fella stuff. And then I got one more, this green right here. That's nice. If I want to, I can wrap a box with this green and then put those the bath bomb with the lotion and make that a set. That's really, really cool. But guys, I feel like the star of the show. And yes, they had so many different items. I couldn't buy everything. I didn't want to buy everything. But they had a lot of things for the kids, like the Crayola body wash and stuff like that for like $1.25. I found some Bluey there for like $1. Uh, Um, let's see, the ponytail holders in Bluey. So my granddaughter got a lot of stuff for the low, you guys. I mean, I don't know how it is in your household, but I was talking to my family about the Christmas after Christmas because obviously that's when the deals are dropping. Everything that's seasonal is going all the way down. You get the best deals, you get more bang for your buck. I don't know. We might could be moving into that kind of season, in the household. Like, you know what, you guys? We're still gonna have our Christmas, but we're gonna do Christmas after Christmas. It's way more cost efficient. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I don't want to sound like the Grinch, trying to steal Christmas or nothing. But even the Grinch know, in this economy. Okay, Grinch. We trying to save our money. We not trying to, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy out there in these different stores, five and below. Any store you could think of, it was a madhouse. And I'm gonna follow up this video with a Dollar Tree video, because guess what, you guys? And this lets you know you have to move around. You definitely have to move around because my stationery store that I go to all the time that I'm known in, no deals, no scanner. What you know about the whole time I'm looking for a store with a scanner? Meanwhile, I got the whole Dollar Tree app with the scanner on my phone. Ooh, honey, sometimes you be so focused on some stuff, you ain't even paying attention, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna follow up this video with a Dollar Tree 25-cent haul that I was able to get some pretty cool, pictures, candles. They was going crazy with the straws, but I'll show you in the next video. But the star of the show, in my opinion, is my daughter-in-law finding, okay, this Mary pajama shirt. Yes. And it got the sleeves. Not the sleeves, I mean, but it got a pocket. Look at this. Got the little pocket right there. Guess how much this was, you guys? $2. $2. Okay. A whole pajama shirt. Excuse me. For your $2. So when you go in to the Walmart, anything Christmas is where you're going to find those sales. This was not even in the clearance section, honey. It was still in the woman's section, hanging up on the thing, just minding her business, sitting there, just being a deal, and wasn't nobody really paying attention. But like I said, my daughter-in-law was at the store. I was on one side of the store. She dispatched to the other side. She found Christmas pajama pants, Christmas sets for the low. So just because it's not in the actual lane that they deem clearance, go hunt in the other departments that show Christmas-esque items. You're gonna find those clearance deal prices. Okay, I thought this shirt was super cute. They only had the large, extra large. And yeah, Joy Spun, I really like this brand. It's super comfortable. Yeah, we like this brand. Nice and soft. $2, you guys. $2. So don't forget to check those other, lanes, you see Christmas stuff. I felt like I got a really great deal on the paper. Like I got so much paper. I got two of the red ones, I got two of the striped ones, and I only got one green. But I have so much paper that I have more than enough paper probably for the next 2 years if I really keep it G. And even if I go ahead and wrap up some boxes, I'm still gonna have paper left over. So that ends up being a great buy. This roll of paper at $1.33 beats going into the Dollar Tree and buying buckets that are now $1.50. I can wrap 10, 15, 20, 30 boxes. And remember, I talked to you guys about you could go to your bargain store. They have boxes where they throw them out after they're restocking their shelves. You could get boxes like that. We already know about the post office, honey. The post office been giving out free boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it how you live. You feel me? Like, if you want to save money and you still doing your baskets or you still gifting or whatever the case may be, consider a box. A little bit of gift wrapping paper on a box, your items in there decorated real super cute, nice, your shreds, whatever you use. Your girl, I use the paper bags in there to build the basket. You know what I'm saying? You guys, you can get in there and do your thugism, okay? And you don't have to be like breaking the bank. Because I used to be the girl that always got the buckets and baskets. You feel me? Which is nothing wrong with that. I still have some buckets left over from Valentine's from last year, from earlier this year actually, that I decorated. So I'm going to use those, but the point being, you know, we're going to go cost effective, you know, as a business decision. you know, I want to still offer quality in my buckets and baskets, but without breaking the bank. So yeah, you guys, I just want to hop on here. I know it's been a little while since you see me. The two-piece was two-piece and honey. I came out with the guy stuff. I didn't have a chance to showcase it because I was out selling. Like, I didn't wait till like Christmas week to try to sell. I was selling as early as the beginning of the month. And that's the thing about your seasons, like Valentine stuff. If you're doing Valentine's, it's nothing wrong with you being out there now with your Valentine's because you're going to show the customers that you're the person to come to. You already have some things made up already. Some people shop early, some people shop the day of. Now, we know normally the day of is really booming and things like that. But, just get into your mind of getting out there as soon as you can. As soon as you having stuff made up, get out there because you're like an all season basket designer, so you want to showcase a lot of those things. And it doesn't have to scream Valentine's, you know, it could be a birthday gift. It could be an anytime gift. The point is you being out there with your items, you're out there with your baskets, you're out there with your buckets, you're out there with your boxes, whatever you're doing, being out there is definitely key. But anyway, you guys, it's been a while. Thank you to all new subscribers coming in, all the oldie but goodies. Much love to you guys. Happy New Year. Have a safe, happy New Year. Today is New Year's Eve. Okay, if you like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel or consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, but you like our content here at Cutie Pie's Boutique. Post notifications always need to be on. So anytime I upload a video, you guys will be the first to know. Check it out. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm still doing that giveaway, however long it takes for us to get to the 200, so we still in the building. Have a safe, happy New Year's, you guys. I will see you. Okay. I will see you in the 2026. Now, I'm not sure if that Dollar Tree video going to get out before 26, but this one is definitely like the last day of 2025 video. Thank you so much for rocking with us here at Cutie Pie's Boutique. Thank you for giving us a follow, a chance. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Thank you to all those that are checking out the content, even if you're not subscribed to the channel. Thank you to everybody that's given Cutie Pie's Boutique a chance. Period. We love you here on the channel. We're going to be doing great things in the new year coming up, you know. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay, see you in the next video.